Ellarkum namaskaram. Hi sir, welcome. Today you will have to tell us the secret, please.
You want to know how I am doing such things.
Yes. George Kutti, Sadara Manushyalla. Drishyam 2, Sadara Padam or film illa. So history between you and Mohanlal sir. Oh my God, tell us this secret.
To be very honest, I don't know what to say about it.
ദൃശ്യം എന്ന സിനിമ ശരിക്കും മലയാള ഭാഷയുടെ അല്ലെങ്കിൽ മലയാള സിനിമയുടെ ഭാഷ ഒരു റെവലേഷൻ, ഒരു വെളിപാട്, നമ്മുടെ ഒരു കോൺസെപ്റ്റ് ഓഫ് ഒരു ക്രൈം ത്രില്ലർ സ്വഭാവത്തിനെ മാറ്റിയൊരു സിനിമയാണ്.
Have you watched other remakes of Drishyam? And whose performance? Oh, this is a nice, tough one.
Oh my God.
Uncle Jolly Kutti is like, what am I gonna do with these two?
I was like, what's up? And he was like, yeah.
Still I don't know who is George.
Excitement overloaded.
And it took almost 5 years to come to this frame.
അതിൻ്റെ അകത്ത് ഉള്ളത് ഒരു ലവാണ്, ഇമോഷൻസ്, ഫാമിലി ബോണ്ടിങ്.
Had to maintain the emotional continuity. The Drishyam 1.
I'm the one who's gonna spill things, but no, I'm gonna keep my.
Everything is connected. And of course, Ansiba. She is the main culprit here.
Very good afternoon to you, ladies and gentlemen. Ellarkum namaskaram, as they would say, and I hope I'm saying it correctly. A very warm welcome to everybody, and I hope you're doing well. My name is Rohini Ramnathan. I'm your host for today, and on behalf of Amazon Prime Video, I'd like to warmly welcome all of you to this very special virtual press meet with the cast and creators of the highly anticipated Malayalam suspense thriller Drishyam 2.
ഞാൻ പണ്ട് പറഞ്ഞിട്ടുള്ളൊരു കാര്യമുണ്ട്, ആവശ്യമില്ലാത്ത ടെൻഷൻ നമ്മളെ അപകടത്തിലാക്കും.
Now, of course, ladies and gentlemen, the moment that we've all been waiting for. I mean, this is goosebumps personally for me, I'm so excited to welcome the critically acclaimed actor par excellence, Mr. Mohanlal, in a career spanning 4 decades. Mr. Mohanlal, aka, or as you call him, Laletan, is fondly known as, to people and peers in the industry. He's worked in over 340 films and been a force to reckon with. And I truly couldn't be happier to welcome him today on this virtual press conference. Hi, sir. Welcome. But I have a feeling that for our friends, who do speak Malayalam, it would be really incomplete to do this press conference today without hearing that beautiful language. I'm a Tamilian, okay, but my mom's from Palakkad. So I grew up, listening to, watching the movies. I would love it if you can actually tell the fans, to look forward to this sequel coming up. But please do it in Malayalam for us.
ദൃശ്യം എന്ന സിനിമ ശരിക്കും മലയാള ഭാഷയുടെ അല്ലെങ്കിൽ മലയാള സിനിമയുടെ ഭാഷ ഒരു റെവലേഷൻ, ഒരു വെളിപാട്, ചേഞ്ച്, നമ്മുടെ ഒരു കോൺസെപ്റ്റ് ഓഫ് ഒരു ക്രൈം ത്രില്ലർ സ്വഭാവത്തിനെ മാറ്റിയൊരു സിനിമയാണ്. അത് ഭയങ്കര സക്സസ്ഫുൾ സിനിമയായി. അതിൻ്റെ അകത്ത് ഉള്ളത് ഒരു ലവാണ്, ഇമോഷൻസ്, ഫാമിലി ബോണ്ടിങ് ആണ്. അപ്പൊ അതിൽ ഒരാള് അയാളുടെ ഫാമിലിയെ സേവ് ചെയ്യുന്നു എന്ന് പറയുന്നത് തീർച്ചയായിട്ടും ഒരു എന്താ പറയുന്നത്, അത് അയാളുടെ റൈറ്റാണ്, അയാളുടെ ഫാമിലിയെ പ്രൊട്ടക്ട് ചെയ്യാന്നുള്ളത്. ആൻഡ് ജോർജ് കുട്ടി ഹാസ് ഡൺ ഇറ്റ്. അതിനെ ഭംഗിയായിട്ട് നിർവഹിച്ചു. പക്ഷെ ജോർജ് കുട്ടി അത് നിർവഹിച്ചാലും ഇപ്പൊ ഇവര് ക്രൈം ചെയ്ത ആൾക്ക് എപ്പോഴും മനസ്സിൽ അതിന്റെ ഭീതി ഉണ്ടാകുന്നതാണ്. അപ്പൊ ജോർജ് കുട്ടിക്കും ആ ഫാമിലിക്കും ആ ഭീതിയുണ്ട്, ആ പേടിയുണ്ട്. അതുകൊണ്ടാണ് ദൃശ്യം 2 ഉണ്ടായത്. പക്ഷെ അത് ഈ ദൃശ്യം 2-ലും ജോർജ് കുട്ടി അത് എക്സ്പെക്ട് ചെയ്തിരുന്നോ, അതിനെ പ്രതീക്ഷിച്ചിരുന്നോ, അല്ലെ ആ ഫാമിലിക്ക് എന്താണ് സംഭവിക്കുന്നതെന്ന് അറിയാൻ ഉള്ള ആകാംക്ഷ എല്ലാവർക്കും ഉണ്ട്. ലോകത്ത് ഈ സിനിമ കണ്ട എല്ലാവർക്കും ഉണ്ട്. അപ്പൊ അതിനെ ഏറ്റവും മനോഹരമായിട്ട് കൊണ്ടുവരിക എന്ന് പറയുന്നത് വലിയ ചലഞ്ചായിരുന്നു. ആ ചലഞ്ചിനെ ഏറ്റവും ഭംഗിയായിട്ട് ജിത്തു, ഇതൊരു ഇന്റലിജന്റ് ഫിലിം എന്നാണ് കണ്ട ആൾക്കാരെ. ഭയങ്കര ബുദ്ധി ഉപയോഗിച്ച ഒരു സിനിമ. ജോർജ് കുട്ടി സാധാരണ മനുഷ്യനാണ്. പക്ഷെ അതാണ് ഞാൻ നേരത്തെ പറഞ്ഞത്, ജോർജ് കുട്ടി, ഞാൻ ഇത്രയും 340 സിനിമ ചെയ്തിട്ടുണ്ടെങ്കിലും അതിലെ ക്യാരക്ടേഴ്സിനെ കുറിച്ച് എനിക്കൊരു ധാരണ. പക്ഷെ ജോർജ് കുട്ടി, ദൃശ്യത്തിലെ ജോർജ് കുട്ടിയെ കുറിച്ച് എനിക്കൊന്നും പറയാൻ പറ്റുന്നില്ല ആസ് എ പേഴ്സൺ, ആസ് എൻ ആക്ടർ. കാര്യം അയാളുടെ മനസ്സിലൂടെ എന്താണ് പോകുന്നത് ഈ സിനിമ കാണുമ്പോൾ നിങ്ങൾക്ക് കുറച്ച് കൂടുതൽ മനസ്സിലാവും. കാര്യം ജോർജ് കുട്ടിയുടെ ഒരു എമോഷനും അയാൾക്ക് കാണിക്കാൻ പറ്റില്ല. അയാൾ ഭയങ്കര ഒരു സപ്രസ്ഡാണ്. അകത്ത് ഒരു എന്താണ് പാറ പോലെ ഉറച്ചു നിൽക്കുകയും പുറത്തൊരു മയിൽപീലിയാകുകയും, അല്ലെങ്കിൽ പുറത്ത് ഒരു പാറ പോലെ ഉറച്ചു നിൽക്കുകയും അകത്ത് മയിൽപീലിയാകുക എന്നൊക്കെ പറയുന്നൊരു ധർമ്മമുണ്ട്. കാര്യം എന്റെ മനസ്സിലുള്ള എക്സ്പ്രഷൻ അല്ല ജോർജ് കുട്ടി വെളിയെ കാണിക്കും. കാര്യം അയാൾക്ക് ഒരു തരത്തിലും പിടികൊടുക്കാൻ പാടില്ല. അയാൾക്ക് അയാളുടെ ഫാമിലിയെ സേവ് ചെയ്യണം. അത് അയാളുടെ ഫാമിലിയെ സേവ് ചെയ്യുമോ, അയാൾ സക്സസ്ഫുൾ ആയി മാറുമോ എന്നൊക്കെ തീർച്ചയായിട്ടും ഈ നിങ്ങൾ സിനിമ കണ്ടിട്ട് തീരുമാനിക്കും. നല്ല സിനിമയായിരിക്കും എന്നാണ് എന്റെ പ്രതീക്ഷ.
Thank you, sir. And what you said, of course, resonated. I'll tell you when he said, George Kutti, Sadhara Manushyalle, which means he's not an ordinary man. Let's keep that in mind. And Drishyam too, Sadhara Padam or film illa. So I hope I've said it correctly. You've given us so many memorable characters and cinematic moments, and still you continue to surprise us every time. How is it that you do this? You connect with so many characters and so many varied emotions. Today, you'll have to tell us the secret, please.
You want to know how I am doing such things?
Yes.
I call it as a blessing. I think some unknown energy is helping me. There's no proper answer for this. Maybe I trust my directors, my scriptwriters, my colleagues, and my fans, of course, and people who love movies. It could be the reason. Otherwise, how can I say? It's a blessing to be in this magic for the last 43 years.
Yeah.
And still I am continuing. I think my movies, that is the secret of my success. The kind of movies I am doing, the kind of directors who are using me as an actor, those are the things. Otherwise, I'm not able to say how. It's a $1 million question. and I'm not able to answer. To be very, very honest. I'm also honest with this.
The challenge is when you make a second part of an already hit film like Drishyam, and as it's an Amazon Prime Video release, it will premiere worldwide for audiences across the globe. So, are you excited about that?
The story, the script,
Yes.
how you are conceiving it, how you are portraying it, how you are showing it to the audience. Because the movie takes the viewers in the interviewing world of George Kutti and his family.
Yes.
And how their lives altered post their own fateful night. So it's a big challenge. The story should be gripping. The movie should keep the fans or the audience at the edge of their seats.
Yeah.
And like Jeethu said, sequel, it's a big challenge for basically. The big challenge is for Jeethu. Still, I don't know who is George. What is in his mind?
Wow.
How he is behaving to protect his family. So my challenge is to portray the character. The main challenge of the Drishyam 2 is the story. And we were very focused to bring this film because we want to bring the audience back to the theatre or back to the entertainment industry. And people should watch it. They should say, oh my God, this is the film we are waiting for. And I think we are doing it right now. It's a proper thing. And it is, the sequel is not it is not only a film, it's just not only a crime act. It revolves around how the family is doing right now. The focus is more on emotions and relationships this time. So we are waiting to get the reaction from the audience. And then only we can say how far we succeeded in this.
How wonderful. Share your thoughts on Drishyam 2 with us, and please tell us how has the entire experience been as a whole, and if you have a message for the media and for your fans.
A crime once done haunts forever. It's the tagline.
Correct.
George Kutti and his family are still living in its trauma. Drishyam was a blockbuster when it released in 2013 and achieved cult status. The first part of the film was a huge success, not just in Malayalam, but also in multiple languages. It was also the first Indian movie to be remade in Chinese. Drishyam was a critical as well as commercial success and one of the films that changed how the world looked at Malayalam cinema. There is definitely a lot of pressure in making a sequel of such a movie, but we are very confident that it will be loved and well received by viewers. We are now ready to take the legacy forward and achieve a new cinematic milestone with Drishyam 2.
Well, thank you. Thank you for being part of such a wonderful story. And these are the stories that make our country. So thank you so much. Undoubtedly, this combination of Mohanlal sir and Jeethu sir is one of the most successful ones in Malayalam film industry, of course. And Drishyam broke many records when it released in 2013. We can't see what Drishyam 2 has in store for us. So let's welcome none other than Jeethu sir.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
I'm going to ask you the question everyone's probably asked you. Why have you waited 7 years to bring this sequel? That's number one. And of course, there's a creative process behind this. So could you please take us through that creative process of bringing the sequel to life?
It took 7 years because actually I started thinking about a sequel only on 2015 onwards. Because before that, I felt there is no chance for a second part.
Okay.
So many people were asking about possibility of a sequel. And then I said, no, the story is finished. That's the end of it. There is no possibility. But after 2-3 years, people started making sequel stories on their own. So automatically, I think one day Antony asked me, why don't you think you just try? If it is not okay, if it is not working, just leave it. Why don't you try? Then Then I thought maybe I will seriously I will think about this thing, and I started thinking about the possibilities. And it took almost 5 years to come to this frame. And the moment I said I am going to write this thing, my family said, "Don't do it. Don't destroy that name." Okay. Then I told him, and I told Laletan and Antony, I have a frame, I have a storyline, but I won't confirm it right now. Let me write a first draft. Then only we will decide. Then I wrote the first draft, and somehow then I show it to my family because they are the first three who opposed this thing, right? So after reading the final draft, what they told me is, "Daddy, just do it. This is a good film. This is a good film. I think you can do this thing."
Correct.
Then I made some corrections. Then I sent it to Lalit, and then slowly I sent it to so many people for feedback because this is something serious, right? If you done something, you can't mess with this script or this second part.
Yes.
So I took a lot of feedback. Then everybody said, "Just go ahead. This is a good film." That's what everyone told me. Then I said, okay. Then I sent it to Laletan and everybody was happy. Then we started the shoot and everything. I thought there is no chance for a sequel. Everyone was asking me, and Antony Perumbavoor was putting pressure on me. Just think about it. But seriously, I thought there is no chance for this thing because the film has ended here. But after in 2015 onwards, I started thinking about a sequel. So my first line of thing was, okay, the biggest challenge in making a sequel for this film is actually I should maintain the character continuity. That's the biggest challenge. And it's been 6 years. So there will be changes in their character, slight changes in the characters depending upon the maturity level and the conditions, because of the family conditions are changed. Georgiou's family is leading a life totally different from the previous that crime, right? Now they are under a lot of pressure, so many investigation movements from the police side. So it will happen. And then I thought, what will be the reaction of the society from that aspect? Because he's been accused of some crime, and later people are realizing that there is something. there is no smoke without fire, right?
Correct.
So people started gossiping, and of course, George Uti is, his life standard has increased. He became a theater operator.
Yes.
Automatically, the jealousy of the neighborhood.
Correct.
They started making stories with each member. So how these things will affect? So then I thought, okay, the family trauma should be the core element of the Drishyam 2. And unfortunately, I can't talk much about this thing, which I then I will be revealing few important, So this is the main thing, the trauma, the family trauma. I was concentrating on the family trauma. What will be a family, condition after this kind of crime happened in their this thing, right? They are not professionals. They don't know how to handle this pressure. So each character has different problems. Meena, Rani has a totally lost. She is totally isolated feeling, and Esther, she is totally in a don't care attitude because she is the least affected.
Yes.
Member in this thing, and George Uti is very confident, and he's became careless, which affected Meena. Everything is connected, and of course Ansiba, she is the main culprit here. No, so she has some psychological issues. So I put these things and I worked on the script, and it came out well. I can say much more than that.
At this point, can I please request Meena ma'am to join me on the stage, on the virtual stage, as you call it? Hi.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
I'm going to start off straight away by telling you, I was looking at the trailer and the comments under it. And what stood out was the chemistry between you and Mohanlal, sir. Oh my God, tell us the secret.
To be very honest, I don't know what to say about it. In fact, the whole of Kerala feels that way about me and Lal sir.
Yes.
In fact, I feel so thrilled. I feel so blessed. And, I feel extremely happy that I could give this kind of an impact to the audience. A pair could do so much wonders and give so much of excitement to people. And that's what we are here for, right? I mean, we have to entertain the people, and we are doing a good job, I guess. And I'm really happy about this thing, and I feel so blessed. Thank you. I have nothing else to say, really.
I have another question for you, and that question is, what was your experience like working on Drishyam 2 without revealing too much? Because, hey, this is that sort of film where we can't tell you too much. Please.
Yes, exactly. Initially, when they told me that they are doing a sequel, they're doing Drishyam 2, I was extremely thrilled. But I was always having this, a small little doubt that in case, what if in the second part, I don't have much to do? Just because I did the first part, I have to continue the second part without much character or much, So that was the only thing that was bothering me. And I was, though I was thrilled, I couldn't really share this with anyone, especially to the makers. Excitement overloaded.
Well, thank you, Meena ma'am. And we have Ansiba with me on the screen. Hi, Ansiba.
Hi, how are you?
First, I'm great, but let me tell you, when I'm seeing you right now, I'm sure the fans have a similar reaction because there you are. Your character in Drishyam 2 is all grown up. So can you tell us what are the changes that your character has been through in these 7 years? Tell us.
Yeah, actually, it's been 7 years after Drishyam 1. I never thought that Drishyam 2 will be coming soon. During the lockdown, Jeethu sir called me and he informed me that we are going to start shooting for Drishyam 2. I was like, what's up? And he was like, yeah, we are going to start it. And I was Oh my God. And impulsively, I went the location. It was a rejoining for us after 7 long years.
Correct.
And we were all very happy. And we had to maintain the emotional continuity from the Drishyam 1.
Beautiful.
So we managed it. I think people will accept it. And slightly, we have changes in our character because the time has gone. It's after 7 years. She is now studying in college. When Drishyam 1, she was studying in +1. She was a higher secondary student. Now she is a college student, and she has a maturity of 7 more years. And but she is in that trauma. So it's her character is like she has some problems, but she's happy because always her father is there to protect her.
Absolutely, absolutely. I love what you said, the emotional continuity. It's such I wish more actors, and I'm sure you're learning from the best because, Mohanlal sir is there, probably to guide you in this aspect. But that's such a beautiful term. And I'm going to keep that with me as something that I'll always remember from this interaction. Have you watched other remakes of Drishyam? And whose performance? Oh, this is a nice, tough one.
Oh my God.
Okay, Mohanlal sir, Kamal Hassan sir, Venkatesh sir, Ravichandran sir, Ajay Devgan sir. How can you pick all the best? Tough one, yeah.
Oh my God. Actually, all the remakes came out very well. And I have seen Hindi version, Tamil version, and Telugu version. To be honest, I love my daddy.
Ah, that is so sweet. I think you made a good choice. I think this is a great, great way, of course, to bring in your sister at this point. Thank you so much, Ansiba, for answering that question. And let's take it to Esther. Esther, hi.
Hi.
The question is, you were a little girl in the first part of Drishyam. Over the last 7 years, of course, you've established yourself as a young heroine in the film industry. So what change, did you kind of notice in your character as you were playing this part in the sequel? Tell us.
So, like you said, it was there, like the transition from a child actor to, playing important characters and now heroine. And coming back to Drishyam, like Jeethu uncle said, my character is mostly with the don't care attitude. And most of the time, what she does is that either she fights with her mother, like, I want to wear this, I want to do this, I want to do that. And my sister was all like, please don't fight, and don't talk to your mother like that. And Lal uncle Jolly Goodies are like, what am I gonna do with these two? So that was it's something that you get to see in most of the families. Like once you reach that point, you're a teenager and you have a very carefree life and you don't like anybody controlling. So I think Jeethu uncle narrated it very well. So I think it's a different character altogether when you compare it with Drishyam 1. Because back then she was a kid and she was innocent. So yeah, it was fun, but there are certain things here and there. Oh my God, I'm not gonna say anything. I'm the one who's gonna spill things, but no, I'm gonna keep my mouth shut. So yeah, that's it. That was about my character.
It's been such a pleasure and one of my personal memorable moments of my life. This is me, your host Rohini, signing off. Stay home and stay safe. Bye-bye.